Monica. I'm the day school and boarding manager at our Cave Creek location. Today I got to work with Tessa. She's in our day school program. I've been working with her for a few years now, and I'm super excited to have her back. Sierra, one of our senior trainers, is going to be meeting with her mom, Diane, and we're going to see exactly what's going on at home. So we're going to reestablish expectations.
Hi, I'm Diane, and I bring my dog Tessa here to doggy daycare, doggy day school. And when I got Tessa about 2 years ago, I decided to bring her to Partners when she was a young puppy, so she could get all of the basic training as well. And so she learned all of the basic commands: sit down, stay, heel, everything like that. Did a great job through the training, and she just recently turned 2 years old, which is a teenager in dog years. So I had to bring her back to teach her a few more manners.
Hi, I'm Sierra. I am Tessa's responsible instructor while she's here. We are a few weeks into her day school journey so far, and we've seen a bit of progress. So I'm excited to see how that goes. The longer she's here, the more we work with her and with Diane. Some of the biggest hurdles we have with Tessa is she is not always great with picking up cues from the other dogs. So if she's too much in their business or she runs up on them, they're not too excited about that. She doesn't always understand when they tell her to back off. So we are going to work on an e-collar introduction with her to help her understand when the dog tells her to back up, she's got to back off. So we'll work on that out command and just cues in general. So every time Miss Tessa has come so far, we've worked a little bit on that introduction with people. That's super important for Diane, is that Tessa doesn't run up on people, doesn't jump. She's pretty good about the not running up part so far, but she still gets a little jumpy when she's excited. So we're gonna work on that some more as well. Introductions with dogs, the same thing. We're gonna work on that. Don't just rush up to a dog and say hi. Read their body language, follow their cues, what they want. If they want to say hi or not. We'll work on that as well. Currently, Miss Tessa is in our kindergarten class. So over the next few weeks, as we work more with her, as does Diane, we're excited to see her move up from that kindergarten to our elementary class.
So coming into daycare was already really difficult for her. There is an association established, so she knows that daycare is somewhere she can go have fun and play and be cuckoo bananas. And so it was hard for her to maintain that threshold. So I asked her to sit. She knows what she can do down there from the office to outside, to sit and to remain sitting until I give her permission to do something else. That was really good though. But at this threshold, she couldn't hold the sit, especially when I went to hit the button to open the gate. No, just like that. She's in a free, but that doesn't mean you have to bolt through these thresholds right now. I understand you're excited. I love that you're excited. However, you can control your excitement as well. And this does go hand in hand with the jumping on people. You can control your excitement at a threshold going into daycare. You can control your excitement when you're interacting and greeting a person. Free. That's better, lady.
So right away, she's all up in his face. He is kind of avoiding it. He does not quite want her there, but Baker is a very good boy. And so he's not gonna over the top react to it. He will correct as needed. If he thinks, get out of the bucket. If he thinks she really needs a correction, I do believe he will correct her. She also wants the dogs in the other yard. The problem with the way she plays is that some dogs really don't like that. So Kylie's also a really good example. Kylie and Dakota don't like pushy dogs. They're good with nice, calm dogs, and we do typically try to separate them by temperament anyway. But if we don't have enough dogs to have multiple yards, otherwise we're splitting them up, 2, 3 dogs. Tessa, come here. Yeah, go for it. If she's constantly being pushy, she's gonna get snapped at. The problem is I don't know how she's going to respond to his snap. She might respond really well, she might not respond well at all. And by respond not well, I don't think she is going to be aggressive or mean. I think that she's just not going to understand, and then she's going to be like, well, why did you do that? You are so pushy.
Good. I can see the gears moving, but there's a solid lack of impulse control. I know. Which is why I was treating her when like Keely came in the room, Noah came in the room, Rogue started popping off in her kennel. Because she's usually pretty sensitive. Hi, baby. Really sensitive to environmental changes and energy. And if I can keep her, nope, lava. If I can keep her calm, then I can effectively communicate with her. Yeah. But I want to make sure our expectation is established. So I don't want to set up for failure. I want her to have a successful interaction with people versus her jumping on them going bananas. She also doesn't really care about her training collar as much as I would like her to. So when I take a step forward and I start heeling and I stop, she doesn't stop with me. And she responds to the correction on the training collar, but not as well as I would like. I don't want to have to put so much muscle into it. Hi, I shouldn't have to. Good. So she has the default. Better, thank you. She has a default, but once duration is kind of introduced to the heel, she doesn't think she has to stay there. Which could lead into the jumping. If we don't have control at heel, how can we expect to have control with an interaction? I know.
Tessa loves coming to daycare. She gets to run around with her friends and go in and out of the dog pool all day. We are super excited to see her and the progress she makes over the next few weeks.